Hey there guys, Frankomatic here with Fistula North Star. This is the American version of Hokuto No Ken 2. As you can see, it's a lot the same, but it has better graphics, and you aren't invincible. Anyways, you still make people explode, because that's what Kenshiro does, even if he has blue hair. Get that, damn it. Anyways, there's three kinds of power-ups. The blue stars, like the one you just saw there, which will fill your power up at the top up to a maximum of 4. There's white stars, which will fill up the rest of your power. I'm gonna wander around and gather up a bit of power before we go on. And occasionally, gold necklaces will pop up at the top of the screen, which give you a double in invincibility for a little bit. Okay, enemies aren't respawning here. But your power will eventually do this. Give you auto-striking. And speeds you up. You can also gain bomb by killing certain numbers of guys, I forget how many. Which will let you, if you're at max power, throw fireballs. They're pretty worthless projectiles. Haha. Okay, now we're at the max for blue stars. Now we need to find white stars. They're a bit rarer early on. And here's a mini-boss. Bosses hit you really fucking hard in this game. But mini-bosses give you some extra time and extra health. Every boss also has a weak point that will... well, not mini-bosses, but every actual boss has a weak point that will take off a bunch of health if you hit them in it. Which is pretty nice. But you can only do it in the first hit, so if you don't know where it is, you won't get the bonus. As you can see, that blue star did jack shit for me. Whoa. Always gotta pay attention, guys. Jump out of nowhere. But our first boss will be coming up. I missed his weak point. It is, on his shoulder. This guy's actually pretty easy. They get a lot tougher quickly, though. And also, they occasionally will randomly just one-shot you no matter what your health is, and I haven't figured out why that is. I assume it's a bug, but it's hard to tell. Anyways, as you saw, our next opponent is Gayler. Best villain name ever. Oh, you jerk. And our opponents can now throw bottles at us. Isn't that awesome? Ah, here we go. Invincibility! Also, your double can kill things, too. And you can still punch their weapons back at them. And in this level, we need to climb. You can go into those doors, but there's no reason to here. Some of them might have a health up, but they usually have jack shit in them. Entering doors in this game, you press A, B, and right at the same time. Which, if you're playing on an emulator and not using a joypad, is ridiculously hard to do. But... ow. With a mini-boss, you don't need to worry about it anyway. And now that we've killed the mini-boss, our next objective is to climb back down. Despite the fact that we're nowhere near any stairs at the moment. There's one of the white stars. As you can see, I'm now much faster. Whoa. Get over here, you. Give me another star. Okay, fine, don't. Whoa! Hey, you respawned. Not cool. Anyways, now that we're back down here, we go this way. Because going to the right is what you do in this game. Along with making people explode by punching them in the balls. Or the face. Or really anywhere. And with that, here's Gayler. His weak spot? Whoa. Punch him right in the gut. And then just proceed to kick his ass because he is a total fucking pansy. He is probably the easiest boss in the entire game. And now we're going to fight some Neonazis. Actually, that's not true, but the bad guys are getting more competent now. So you might notice me, God damn it. Go in the door. I guess I can't go in the door while I'm doubled. There we go. Inside the door we fight Whipman. Ow. Aside from his range, he is a total wuss. And now, we go out this door. Haha. Which takes us to this odd place. Don't mind my save stating. This game is retardedly difficult, even though I'm probably not making it look that way. These jumping assholes are really annoying. Because they will not go away. Also, notice that the hit detection's a bit wonky on these bricks. Go away. Also, these guys don't really seem to be able to hit you that much. Okay, now we have something slightly new. I'm going to, in fact, pause and save state. This guy is the first boss that, I believe... Yep, he can throw projectiles. And I missed his weak point, which is, I believe, his face. But he's not that tough, he's still slow. And he doesn't explode for some reason. So now we go to face Solia, who has a ridiculous amount of guys around him. I love the invincibility. And also now we get the dashing jump kick guys, which are total bitches to actually dodge. And also no enemies are taking more than one hit. And now we have max power, which means we lose our shirt. Because who needs a shirt anyway? Whoa, 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 no, no, no. But see, we can fire fireballs off, and they barely do any fucking damage. Also note that I think what actually causes the instant death is if an enemy hits you when you're at the wall, at the side of the screen, and they can't knock you back. I think you just die. I have no proof of this, but it's my only real theory. Go away. Anyways, I'm sorry I'm not telling you more about the series, but I actually do not know anything about what this is based on. This particular game. Because I don't remember any of this. I don't think I ever saw whatever part of the series this is based on. But it has something to do with fighting a demon, which is the final boss, which like I said, I have no idea, I have no memory of this. Anyways, this part